day of trade today, even though we didn't quite think that that's how the day is going to pan out. Given how flat the start of today's trading session was, we managed to close in at the session highs at 15,750 plus levels on the Nifty futures. Good day for the broader market. Once again, you had the advanced declined hands actually outperform what the benchmarks were doing. So within the F&O universe, you had a good 131 stocks actually stand to the advances as opposed to just 27 to the declines in today's trade. So let's talk about what was laggard. What was the laggard first, considering that's a much smaller list. Autos largely, and auto ancillaries, they were the ones which ebbed off in today's trading session. So Bajaj Auto was down about 1%. You had an Exide as well, which was lower by about 1%. Some of the other names like an Ayesha Motors, Maruti, both of them as well lost by about almost 0.5% or so. The other theme which was a laggard today was some of the select power names. Remember, power we've been highlighting as to how this has been a big mover of late. Today, though, some of the power names were ebbing off. So power grid, for instance, and NTPC, etc. These were a couple of names which were the laggards in today's trading session. But lots was moving in the market, and if you talk about the blue chips, firstly, it's the Bajaj Financial twins, both Bajaj Finance as well as Bajaj Finserv. Bajaj Finance, in fact, managed to scale nearly 8% in the futures and managed to close at the highs of the day in today's trading session. Bajaj Finserv as well, a near 4% move. You had an SBI which held out by about 2.5%. You had an IndusInd Bank which was up 2.25% today. So largely it was the financials, Kotak Bank as well added in that pack. And then of course, amongst the broader markets, names like Indiabulls Housing saw 41.5% OI build up, and the stocks spurted about almost 6.5% in today's trade. These are a couple of names which were keeping the financials very, very lively. Outside of that, you had Divi's which held out very smartly. Cipla looked good. Some of the IT names like Wipro as well held out very smartly. Metal names like a JSW Steel, a Tata Steel, they were looking smart. And ITC continues to hold out as well. That too made a move in excess of 1% on the futures. From amongst the broader markets, besides of course Indiabulls Housing, there was a Lalpat Labs as well. That spurred a big solid 7% in today's trading session. You also had some of the property names, real estate plays like a DLF, it scaled up 6%. You had a Godrej Properties which made a very big move today. So these were a couple of stocks which also held out. Consumption plays like Bata as well came to the fore today. That's scaled up by about almost 5%, and midcap IT as well held out. So LTTS, you had an Emphasis, both these stocks as well scaled up quite nicely in today's trading session.